In this video, we're going to show you how to set up a course if you're a secondary institution. There's two basic types of secondary course submissions and match submissions. One type is if you are able to use the affirmation form document, and that makes the process much simplified. The other way is if you have to do a full course submission. We'll cover these in separate videos. The way you determine whether or not you need a full submission or an affirmation form is by using the Career Technical Credit Transfer site, the CTAG descriptions. And if you go into your CTAG area, and in particular CTAN, it tells you on the right hand side here if you can use an affirmation certificate. The affirmation certificate is available by the link within the CTAG description. You just click on that link, you download the form, and then you would complete this form and get it ready to submit with your certificate. So I'm going to download this now, and again the idea here is that I would have created this ahead of time and completed it so that I don't have to do this. I get that all ready to go before I start the submission process. Okay, so once I have downloaded the affirmation form, I click on to CMS Support. CMS Support is a login, password protected site. I click on CMS Support, and then this icon, this image below CMS Login. I enter my username and my password, and you get the username and password through the process that we outlined in the documents that you were sent. That's not something you can set up quickly. It doesn't take that long, but you should have that ready to go before you try to submit anything. So you're going to log in, and then after you log in, you'll get a screen that looks something like this. For a career center, you'll get a screen that says CT Programs and Courses. If you notice, there's different elements at the top here, but for right now, to create a new course, you're going to click on CT Programs and Courses, and then you're going to create a new secondary course. If you're creating an adult ed program, that's create a new program. So once you log into the course section, what you'll see is a listing of all of the courses that are in your current course inventory. The course inventory lists courses alphabetically, and you can then look at this section on the right hand side. If this padlock is unlocked, then you can edit that course. If the padlock is locked, like it shows right here, this is already a course has been used in an approved or submit a match, and you cannot edit it. So you can only edit things that have unlocked. Ideally, after you're done working with things, everything should be locked. That would be a good indication that you've already submitted the course. To create a new course, you're going to click on Create a New Secondary Course. You will not have to select an institution. Your institution will come up. You give the course a title. Ideally, the title should be something that's easily recognized and it's related to the area that you're submitting for. And then you drop down into the appropriate EMIS code. For example, we'll choose in this particular case under Business and Administrative Services Operations Management. A career center typically offers courses at multiple places, and so you would check box, you would just put a little check on any of the boxes that apply to the locations at which the course may be offered. You enter the effective term. In this case, I've entered an effective term of autumn 2017. You add in the number of lecture hours per week. We'll just say this is 5, the number of lab hours per week, and then the total contact hours for the program over the length of the program. So for a semester course, it would be typically fewer hours or more days per week. For a year-long course, it might be fewer hours per week, but a longer time because you're offering it for the whole semester. Once you get this information in, you simply click Next. At this point, if the course has a book that's associated with it, then you can type in the ISBN number for the book. Once you've typed in the ISBN number, you simply click Add Textbook. You click Lookup. If it finds an ISBN number, and it finds probably about 90% of the time, then you simply click Add Textbook, and it will put that textbook in the set of books that you're using for this course. If you have other textbooks, you simply you repeat that process until all the textbooks are entered. If you do not have textbooks, then you simply type in, for example, if you use a website or something along those lines, you're going to just simply type in the web address or a description of what you use, and then you click Next. Now this is where it gets really easy. If you are using the affirmation form, then on these boxes you can simply type in C affirmation form, and you can simply copy that and paste it into all of these. When you're done, you click Next. Then the other thing that you have to do with this is actually upload the certificate of affirmation. So you indicate that it's a certificate of affirmation. You go through and choose the file. Let's see if I can remember where I put it. And you're going to find that form. And then you will upload that form, whatever it happens to be called, into the system. As you upload different documents, you'll see the list of documents right here. When you're all done with that, you simply save, and now you've created a new secondary course. You'll see your course in the list of courses, and again, that course will have an unlock padlock because it has not yet been used in a match. And that is how you create a new secondary course using the affirmation document.